If Tinkercad is showing a try again later error, don't worry, because in most cases, this is not a permanent problem. It usually means there's a communication issue between your browser and Autodesk servers, or something on your device is interrupting the connection. In this video, I'll walk you through the most effective fixes step by step so you can get back to designing as quickly as possible. And if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more helpful tech fixes, and let's jump right in. The first thing you should do is clear your session data. In many cases, the issue is caused by a corrupted session token stored in your browser cookies. To fix that, press Ctrl, Shift, and Delete on Windows, or Command, Shift, and Delete on Mac. This opens your browser's Clear Browsing Data menu. Make sure you select cookies and other site data, along with cached images and files. If possible, set the time range to the last 24 hours first, since that is often enough to remove the bad session without wiping everything. Once you clear it, restart your browser and sign back into Tinkercad. This forces a fresh login and resets the connection to the cloud, which often solves the error immediately. If the message still appears, the next step is to check Autodesk server status. Sometimes the issue is not on your side at all. Open a new tab and go to health.autodesk.com. Look specifically for Tinkercad cloud storage and dashboard status. If those services are showing yellow or red, then the platform itself is having trouble, and the best solution really is to wait and try again later once the servers recover. If everything looks normal on the status page, then the next fix is to test Tinkercad in Incognito or private mode. Browser extensions can often interfere with background scripts, especially ad blockers, VPN extensions, privacy tools, or dark mode add-ons. To test this, press Ctrl, Shift, and N on Windows, or Command, Shift, and N on Mac to open a private window. Then log into Tinkercad again and try the same action that caused the error. If it works in Incognito, that is a strong sign that one of your browser extensions is causing the problem. At that point, disable your extensions one by one until you find the one that is interfering. Another important step is to check your network and hardware settings. If you are using a VPN, turn it off temporarily, because VPNs can sometimes trigger IP mismatch issues during Tinkercad security checks. Also, make sure hardware acceleration is enabled in your browser system settings. This helps the browser handle graphics more efficiently, which is especially important for a 3D design tool like Tinkercad. If hardware acceleration is turned off, the 3D engine can become unstable and cause requests to time out. You should also flush your DNS if the issue keeps coming back. On Windows, open Command Prompt and type ipconfig/flushdns, then press Enter. This clears outdated routing data and can help refresh your internet connection. If you are on a school or work network, a firewall or restricted DNS setup could also be causing the timeout, so trying a different network like home Wi-Fi or mobile hotspot can be a useful test. Now, if the error happens while you are grouping objects, importing files, or doing heavy design work, the solution may be to simplify the operation. For grouping, try combining smaller sets of shapes instead of selecting everything at once. Large grouping operations can sometimes overwhelm the browser or the server. If the issue happens during import, especially with a file close to the 25 megabyte limit, the file may simply be too complex. In that case, simplify the STL mesh first using a tool like Microsoft 3D Builder before uploading it again. Reducing the file size and complexity can make the import much more reliable. So to recap, start by clearing your cookies and cache, then check Autodesk server status, test in Incognito, disable your VPNs and problematic extensions, enable hardware acceleration, flush your DNS, and simplify large grouping or import tasks. In most cases, one of these fixes will get Tinkercad working again. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more tutorials and troubleshooting guides, and leave a comment below if you want me to cover more Tinkercad errors or 3D design fixes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.